I'm surprised there was no words when I came into the music. Yet again. Oh, I know what happened. There we go. I think it's because I was showing you something on my screen earlier. Things got kind of bounced out of whack. But what's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you living? How are you feeling? It is November 13th, 2025, and it's time once again for another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. It's the date I said before, because I don't know in which order this show should go in. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, Marcus Major Linux Summers, twitch.tv/Major Linux, techtalkthursdays.net, majors.house/discord. That's right, that short URL is working again after it broke. I think every time I update the Docker container, it breaks the it breaks the short link thing. I think I might have to find another solution. Of course, I'm joined this week and every week by Kevy Kev. It's your boy Kev in the building.
What's good, everybody?
Sorry, I was a little late on that.
From the finals.
Sorry, just smashing through walls, smashing through floors, smashing through ceilings, just to get those big bucks. And of course, we're joined by the hooded one, the sage one, the sunflower sovereign. Sinziak is in the building.
Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. It is Thursday once again.
It is. It's time for some news. And I was a little concerned this week because nothing really hit the airwaves until like Monday. And then it just rained. It's just a pouring down of news every week. I mean, every day this week.
A deluge.
I got things to ask your opinion about. I sure do.
Is there a managing mayhem on the list?
Oh no.
Oh.
I need to ask y'all. I need to ask you questions about your thoughts on your favorite game award show.
Oh, yeah. If you want to pop that, I have not included that. I saw that and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm just gonna just walk past it. Other than the fact that, yeah, I've seen some things. So yeah, if you have an article you would like to pop in there, we can pop that in there.
Okay.
But outside of that, we do have some award shows to talk about, because are we starting the reign that is Expedition 33? There are some updates that are abound, but hey, if you're using a third-party Switch 2 dock, maybe hold off a bit. And quite a bit of labor news, but you know, hey, if you're thinking of becoming an AI first company, or if you're an employee at a company that is AI first, you may want to start polishing up that resume. All that and much more on this week's episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. And we're starting with our favorite federal agency, the Department of Homeland Security. Fortunately, I don't have a boo button. I need a boo button. Why can't I start with good news? Because tech always goes first. And it's very rare that there's good news in tech.
It's true.
So yes, DHS is deploying a powerful surveillance tool at college football games. Also, you know, just off to the side, because not a lot of people really concern themselves with the protests, but yes, protests as well. But More people would be at football games than there would be at protests, unfortunately. This is coming from 404 Media. Let's see here. Last weekend, Charleston's tiny private military academy, the Citadel, traveled to Ole Miss. This game didn't have quite the same cachet as the Rebels' Week 11 opponent. This time last year, when a one-loss Georgia went to Oxford. A showdown of ranked SEC opponents in early November 2024 had all eyes trained on Vaught Hemingway Stadium, including those of the surveillance state. According to documents obtained by FOIA Ball, that is a name.
Yeah, it is.
The Ole Miss Georgia matchup was one of at least 2 games last year where the school used a little-known Department of Homeland Security information sharing platform to keep a watchful eye on attendees. The platform, called the Homeland Security Information Network, is a centralized hub for the myriad of law enforcement agencies involved with security at big events. I wonder what was happening in 2024 on college campuses that will require the Department of Homeland Security to be anywhere near a college campus. Because I can see November 2025.
Much less Citadel and Ole Miss. Hello? If you're worried about the dissension in Ole Miss, I don't know what else to tell you, baby.
According to an event action plan obtained by FOIA Ball, at least 11 different departments were on the ground at the Ole Miss Georgia game, from Ole Miss campus police to a military rapid response team. For what?
The fact, I guess, for the fact that the Citadel got blew out. Because I caught the highlights of that game. They needed all that help. They needed that to get the Ole Miss players back on the bus.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
it's you would assume this was like a bowl game. You would expect that level of response for a credible threat at a bowl game, right? Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl, that kind of stuff. Fiesta Bowl, Punch Bowl, yeah. Rose Bowl. I would expect this to be for like a true credible threat, but for Ole Miss and Citadel,
Sphinx, what's going on, Sphinx? Sphinx said, probably testing the waters to see how they'd react to it. Well, apparently they went off like without a hitch because nobody knew this shit existed until like the other day.
Mm-hmm. They were too busy because they were too busy watching Citadel getting blown out by Ole Miss. They'd be like, "I beg the freshest of your pardon."
Like, no, so now I'm not going to be an advocate for saying like, yo, bring your phone to a protest. Like, no, like, again, evaluate your own personal security at that point. Mm-hmm. But for those that like to, yeah, you go be safe. You just go be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. I look, it's at a certain point. Well, for what I do, I need my phone on me, but like, just like, look, you know what? It's a fuck it moment at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably monitored by the time I wake up in the morning to the time I go to bed. And even when I'm asleep, I'm being monitored. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get that sleep score up on both my Apple Watch and my damn CPAP machine. I'm on 24/7 surveillance of myself.
Yep. My own numbers.
Unless you at these games with somebody else's wife on that Me and Mrs. Jones time. Are you gonna get caught on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert?
At the
I
Coldplay
was gonna
concert.
say that. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Listen.
Sure was.
And when he let her go, that was like, why?
Yee!
Like, why would you let her go at that point? Now you look guilty. I'd have been like, nah, baby, don't walk away. Don't walk away.
But yeah, it's getting fucking wild. And again, we're at a point where instead of getting robust privacy protections for U.S. citizens, we are constantly funding. And again, I do want to point out 2024. Trump may have, it's like president-elect by this time.
Yeah.
So we can't say, oh, this is Trump. Nah, this was Biden, baby. Joe Biden. Sending money to DHS to fucking create like the damn God Eye or whatever the fuck it is for on the spy on U.S. citizens. Again, it's like every time I read something like this, whether it's, this story about the surveillance, whether it is the fact that, Democrats swept on election night last week, only for establishment Dems to be like, you know what? We can't get to Trump. Fuck it. Let's reopen the government.
Yeah.
I expected it out of Fetterman. I don't know these other four or other 7 people who did it.
Oh, you know Kane.
Oh, I do know Kane. You all right? It's 2.
Yeah.
And
brother Angus.
I don't know Angus. Was he a brother?
Mustache, no, he ain't a brother.
Oh, you said brother. I was like, what?
You know his mustache.
I probably would. Yeah. But yeah, it's like so many things that have happened in this past week alone. I was like, yo, dog, when are y'all ready? When are y'all fucking ready to go? I don't care if you were left or right side of the aisle. Like, when are y'all ready to go?
Yep.
Wait, pause it. Nah. Shit's going. If you would have just played a smooth no story. Exactly. Well, nobody gonna know. Well, nobody gonna know, dog. But yeah, like, when are people going to be fucking ready to go? Like, your government is spying on you, denying you food and healthcare and pay.
Yeah.
And then telling you your ass got to go back to work anyway.
Yeah.
We ain't getting proper food protections. We out here trying to sue Tylenol.
Oh, wait a minute. Did we forget? Because lest we forget. Hold on for a moment. Let me sharpen my image just a little bit.
Stop, Burge. No.
Because lest we forget, they also said, but we got $130 million in funding to help kind of pay people.
Oh, you mean the military? The last straw?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yep. And I should have pointed it out to somebody the other day. I said, it's funny. It's funny they find money for the military because, that's the last, that's it. That's the last seal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you pissed them motherfuckers off. That's it. We going tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and tell you they're pissed. Do you have any idea how much money that actually is?
No, I don't. Like that's above my pay grade.
We have a little bit, like we have 10% of that number in dollars. 10% of that number are actively enlisted members.
Oh.
So that means to a person, everybody would get $100 if it were distributed evenly. $100. So you know that thing that you were worried about what happens if you piss off these people? today's snack of choice that I'm having is crab rangoon. Because here's the thing, I play MMOs. Fun fact, one of the people that I play with works at a naval yard. They had 4 weeks that they worked without pay. And week number 5, they were working without pay and also didn't have health benefits. And these people were just like, y'all better hit up those soup kitchen lines because we don't got it for you.
Let me find out. Let me find out.
You want to know who's not? You know who's not working when this whole thing is happening? The commissary.
Yep.
Let me find out this show is going to be on the next fucking just on CNN, because like the new leaks coming in from the U.S. military is coming from Final Fantasy 14 player Cintiac on the show Tech Talk Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
When I reached for comments, Sphinx was like, "Damn."
Coming up with the hard hitting stuff. When I tell you they were like people in military fatigues and food banks. Like, bro.
Merge says we'll get GTA 6 before people are ready. I feel like we'll get Half-Life 3.
Lines were not short.
Yeah.
I bet they weren't.
They were not short.
While we're talking about it though. So we're talking about the government in a mess. Let's add something else to the pot. They had to have an emergency meeting last night.
Oh, of course they did. Of course they did. Them emails. Oh, look, that's what I meant to put as the little subtitle for the show. Look, if I'm ever found in a compromised position, make sure you like destroy my mail server.
Like I said, we can live in no matter where we are in any part of our lives and the darkest days, we know that we are not in Jeffrey Epstein's emails, and that gives me hope for the future. You know, like we can say with high certainty, we are not in those emails.
It's great.
Wait,
hold on.
It's like that level of you may or may be related to like Genghis Khan or Attila the Hun. No, we could say we are not in Jeffrey Epstein's emails.
Ruin, upon further thought and reflection on that, I don't think that my emails can be destroyed in the way I think they could because it's in a VPS.
So,
and I'm pretty sure DigitalOcean's got backups of shit I don't even know about.
Now I know that people are going to have various opinions on this, but you want to know what? I feel like the last 5 years, if I were Hillary Rodham Clinton, widow robe on the veranda, laughing through a megaphone from the roof of my house behind this nonsense. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just waiting for people to be like, I can't believe what they found in there. Only for me to be like, hi, it's November. Welcome to November of 2025. If I take you back about 3, maybe 4 months or so, when the weather was warm and the days were long, do we or do we not remember that this man said, y'all are not allowed to release that file until it is until mentions of me are from that document are heavily redacted?
Allegedly. He allegedly said that.
I'm just saying.
Because he says he's not in it.
He says he's not in it.
Because that alley no longer has a ledge. You see what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, almost as a rule, almost as if it was some kind of ritual, it's like these people have to announce to you what they're about to do before they do it. This man said, please make sure you redact that so that I'm not in there before you publish this.
Allegedly.
And when they didn't redact the document that allegedly mentions this, why are you there in red print and noted as the least liked person at the party? Like, oh my God. Crab Rangoon is giving today.
The crunch is definitely crunching.
Now, again, I will point out that for me, as much as I do find this very hilarious, on top of the fact that now they have the necessary votes or the necessary signatures to force a vote, they do a thing to release the files. Allegedly, I'm still not celebrating. I'm still not.
Momentary moments of petty are what get me through the what the fuck hourly that I have to experience with living here.
Yes.
Yeah. Look. Yes, take solace in the small moments, but again, you won't catch me fully celebrating until actual consequences have been met.
Mm-hmm. Major, when we talk about celebration, right? I want you to think of it less as me popping bottles.
Oh no! Like, I get it.
Like, I just want you to imagine. This is what I want you to imagine. I want you to picture it. Sicily, 1942, right?
Whoa! I don't know if I'm gonna be there, but okay.
I want you to imagine me getting up at my phone at whatever time, waiting for the coffee to brew, looking at this, seeing the headlines, and being like,
Yeah,
and then pouring that coffee and just sitting this. That's exactly what celebration is like.
Couldn't be me though.
Child, couldn't be
me though. No sir, not me.
Well, time to log on and try to do this Zoom, I guess. But
yeah,
yeah.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Mm-hmm. The way I'd be like, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's wild. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let me do Balatro rounds.
Man, if only catching the bad guys was as easy as, like, I don't know, say it was as easy as just being the most hated person at a party enough to where it's like somebody just sending unencrypted emails about you.
Yep.
I don't know this man. Oh, but they knew you.
You don't know them, but they had a lot to say about you, and they were very chatty. They knew it's that line where they talk about you don't know me enough to have a problem with me. Actually, apparent to these emails, allegedly, they knew a lot about you.
The emails were encrypted with money.
Encrypted with money.
Just put these bits in between these $100 bills.
It was redacted by dollars. And I'm like, let me just.
My fiber line is wrapped in 20s. Speaking of emails, it's years to crack that encryption. Yeah. But speaking of emails, how does 2 billion emails sound? Oh, sorry. Let me add the context. 2 billion email addresses were leaked, along with 1.3 billion passwords.
Well,
this is from 9 to 5 Mac. Some 2 billion email addresses and 1.3 billion passwords have been compromised in a series of data breaches highlighted by a cybersecurity company. Microsoft Regional Director Troy Hunt, who runs the site Have I Been Pwned, says the stolen data is more extensive than anything the site has ever processed. To be clear, this isn't a single data breach. Instead, security company Sentient sought out stolen logins available on the dark web and compiled them into a single database before eliminating duplicates to find out the total number of credentials available. Excuse me. Hunt says the company isn't exaggerating. Quote, I hate hyperbolic news headlines about data breaches, but for the 2 billion email addresses headline to be hyperbolic, it need to be exaggerated or overstated, and it isn't. It's rounded up from the more precise number of 1,957,476,021 unique email addresses. But other than that, it's exactly what it sounds like. Oh, and the 1.3 billion unique passwords, 625 million of which we've never seen before either. It's the most extensive corpus of data we've ever processed by a significant margin. I think I said this before, but Have I Been Pwned would save a ton of money with a static site with the words yes in bold. Excuse me real quick while I do this. No, that's not what I want. This one. There we go. I love it.
I approve of this quote.
So yeah. Back to the news story here now that the quote has been added to the chat. Of course, again, if you are watching this after the fact or listen to this on the podcast catcher of your choice, you can watch us live each and every Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/MajorLinux. But yeah, back to the story. Yeah. So last time there was a data breach, which people then just like angrily responded to a story I shared about a data breach, saying that it wasn't really a data breach. So telling people to, I don't know, update their passwords just seems reckless. Which, shut up. I'm going to add, and I've done this in the post already, I'm going to add this as a suggestion. Do with this information what you will. But now might be a good time to update your passwords. Get that password manager. Turn on that multi-factor authentication. You know what? Fuck it. Start looking at some pass keys. Bitwarden takes them. Like the Apple OS takes them. Your iPhone will take them. Android takes them. Firefox takes them. Chrome, I think, takes them. Fucking Windows takes them. Edge takes them. But at least, at the bare minimum, update your passwords and get a password manager. Mix that shit up. Use passphrase instead of passwords. Mix up the characters. You know, alphanumerical with some special characters if the password field allows it. Some do, some don't. Sometimes you gotta get creative. But yeah, it's gonna get real dangerous out there.
Yeah. Dice is spicy, I'm telling you.
In Apple news, Apple launches new digital ID featured in wallet using the US passport. And this is where I look at Sin and say, thank you for ruining everything that I would have thought was cool before, because fuck if I'm doing that.
I think I'm putting my password on my phone? Absolutely not.
Just don't do it. As much as they claim it's secure, look, there's just some things like, look, even I don't even trust my iPhone with, like, nah. You can hold on to my credit cards, but not my fucking federal ID.
That part.
I mean, look, it's bad enough the federal government has it. I don't need you to have it either. And it is available to everybody. I checked on my phone. It is there for me to add if I want to, but yeah, don't.
No.
I mean, the social is probably out there. Again, they ain't getting shit.
I'm not making it easy for them.
Yeah, that's why I fuck up my credit before they do. You thought?
Like, you try to hack me, you don't get no money. You got to put money in on mine to get it.
I was so busy trying to get into my damn WordPress. That's how I know y'all press for shit now. We'll just take his sites. All right, you do that.
Like, I was had to write the article. I was like, oh yeah, I got to put the factor in there. Hold
on. Switching gears over to Google. For Android, Google allow experienced users to sideload unverified Android apps. So, I mean, I don't know who is experienced.
I mean, that's what I had to do when the TikTok ban hit. I had to be like, yeah, let me. I guess I got to sideload this because of
This is coming from Engadget. The company said it received feedback from developers and power users who want to retain the ability to download unverified apps. That is why it's now building a, quote, new advanced flow that allows experienced users to accept the risk of installing software that isn't verified, end quote. Google didn't delve into how it designed the feature and how it will determine if someone is a quote unquote power user, but it's already gathering feedback about it and will share more details in the coming months. And Sphinx says Experian equals paid us money, or just some dude we know.
Yeah, or just some dude we know. Yeah.
Oh, that's old boy.
Look, just put the money in the envelope and put it in the USPS in the little box. Wait about 3 days, you'll get your package.
Yeah.
Like the damn, like using them kids to give away to help sell drugs. Like you get a kid the money, and all of a sudden the dude with the drugs comes up and gives you the drugs.
I remember I seen something in the old 70s movie. It was like a little doll with the it's like a little baby, looked like about, could have been the age of like Munchkin back in the day, like Munchkin was like 4 or 5. She'd have like the pram stroller with the doll in it. She'd go down the street, pass all the police and everything else, zoom through, go into a bar, right? Bartender would be like, "Got something for me?" Hands him the doll. He said, "Right there." Please takes the doll's head off, shakes out the drugs, puts in the money, screws the doll head back in there, says, "Here you go, darling." And then the child goes out of the bar and down the street she goes.
So we ain't asking no questions.
Was in the 70s. And nobody asked no questions.
I mean,
that was in the 70s.
I mean, you're right. That's probably why. That's probably why we now ask questions.
That's why we ask questions, because back then we should have been asking questions. We had drug laden doll. We had doll drug mules.
Like we said that talk about, you know, how kids ain't out. They don't go out and play no more. So nah, shoot, do you not know what happened back then? No, we ain't letting our kids out. Stranger danger.
The kids was pushing mean weight.
In a stroller. Moving over to some social media news. Who's ready for some social media? Threads is adding a feature for creators to promote their podcast. And while we have tuned into status where I'm playing game, I've looked for the feature. I've not seen it yet. Apparently, it is not rolled out to my Threads account yet. I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna look at my Threads, see what we got here. I'm a profile here. Edit the profile. Nah, I still ain't got the podcast button. No podcast button yet. They've rolled it out to everyone other than me. Damn. So yeah, more tools for the podcast bros to promote their podcast, or everybody to promote their podcast, because everybody's got podcasts. So nobody listens to this one. Say it. Please like and subscribe. And let's see, Threads. You know what you did. Yeah. And last but not least, we're going over some labor news, and that's going to bridge it over to gaming. Just talking about labor, as always. Reports coming out that Verizon may cut 15,000 jobs next week.
Ooh,
The telecom saw its postpaid wireless customer numbers plummet in the past year. Because you make shit expensive. When things are expensive, they will go to cheaper options. You ever consider that, Verizon?
It's like track phone right there. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm too bougie to do that. That's why I'm still here.
Oh, I'm not.
Bent over a barrel, but
I got that bad. I got that thing on auto pay, and I'm good. What are you talking about? I ain't out here buying no cards. I ain't running to CVS to get airtime. Come on now. That thing auto pay. We good.
Yep, but let's see. Yeah, I guess I am one of those loyal Verizon customers.
Apparently.
Honestly, ain't really nowhere else for me to go.
I have nowhere else to go.
I don't like AT&T. And fuck T-Mobile.
Yeah.
See, Verizon leadership, this is coming from a gadget. Verizon leadership indicated that a sea change was coming in its third quarter financial report last month. Although many of the figures for the period were positive, the company's net income reached $5.1 billion, and most other metrics showed year-on-year growth. However, Verizon did a marked drop in postpaid wireless customers, losing 7,000 customers in that segment compared with a gain of 18,000 in Q3 2024. You don't want to be a victim of a T-Mobile data breach? Oh yeah, that's the reason why I don't want T-Mobile. Oh, speaking of getting paid for things, Facebook finally paid me for whatever fuck shit they were doing.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
About $4, which was immediately taken by Apple. Like minutes later.
Oh, you got $4? Oh, okay.
Wait. How much did you get?
I got kind of around 40.
Shit. Damn.
I don't know what the fuck happened. They must have spent the block on mine. You only got $4? Damn.
I got $4.
They must have did some bad. They must have did some Dubai stuff. Come on now.
I'm wondering if they knew how much data was gathered, because I think it was also around the time I was not on Facebook that much.
Okay, yeah, because I'm still on Facebook. So they were like, nah, yeah, bro, we took a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't giving them much, so
we took a lot. No, we took a lot for you, bro.
It was like, here's $4.38, and then like 5 minutes later, Apple was like, hey, we did like 7 something. I'm like, bro, I just got this.
Dang, I can't even.
Yeah, we're gonna need that 4, and we need an extra $3.
Dang, I can't even get that little drink at the Wawa in my eye. Hey,
I'd have lost the $4 in transfer fees trying to put it on my bank.
at that point, it's just like, man, I might as well just. I could, dang, at least let me put it on something.
I did get my Twitch payout today, so. Oh yeah! Shout out to the community for that. I have now upgraded my Nintendo Online or my Switch Online to the expansion pass or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, it's expensive, bro.
So I can play GameCube games and GBA games and the mature Nintendo games.
Ooh, mature.
And to get access to all those courses in Mario Kart 8 that I lost access to. But hey, Verizon, you know, I got a better way for you to not lose so much money. How you could save money and keep those employees. Like, just don't be greedy. Stop taking more money than you need. Like, actually invest in your customers and your employees.
I mean, that's a novel concept, but still, it's like,
okay, so
should be able to do that.
I hear you, but
Uh-huh.
why?
I'm sorry?
I hear you, but why?
Because that's just the right thing to do. Stop being fucking greedy. So people will hate you, and then, you know, when you stop paying the soldiers, y'all be the first ones to go.
Okay, but like but capitalism?
Capitalism.
I don't know. Capitalism just does it for me. Just scratches a particular itch.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Yeah. So Verizon, fuck off. Let's see. Switching over to gaming labor news. Unacceptable and unlawful. GTA 6 developer Rockstar hit with a legal claim from UK trade union following alleged unfair dismissal of staff. This is coming from Eurogamer. Of course, if you are unfamiliar with what's going on, Grand Theft Auto maker has been accused of union busting after it fired 30 to 40 Rockstar staff who were purportedly involved in union activities. Rockstar claims they were fired for gross misconduct, like leaking information. And then we all looked when we heard that, said, to who? Where did the information go? Why is nobody talking about this information?
Yeah, why aren't they?
You think we would have wanted to know about, you know, the delay of your game? The state of it? How much you want to bet they were talking about that crunch though? Oh, we don't want to talk about that, huh?
Talk about what?
The crunch? They were leaking game secrets. Like, oh no, we're having to work 20-hour days for 6 days a week.
I wonder how they thought that was going to go.
Oh, Sphinx, we know. Oh, we know exactly what they were doing. Of course, Sphinx had mentioned, yeah, the confidential information that apparently was shared were with union organizers.
Oh no, not the union.
The union. So of course, after that fire, the UK trade union, Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, has issued a legal claim against Rockstar following what it believes is the unfair dismissal of its staff. Quote, we are representing employees who were dismissed by Rockstar Games in circumstances that we believe amount to victimization and collective dismissal linked to trade union activity. Despite our representation and attempts to meet with Rockstar to resolve the matter through negotiation, Rockstar have declined and persisted to terminate members of the union in a manner that is unacceptable and unlawful. Accordingly, we have now issued formal legal complaints against Rockstar on behalf of the claimants. Alex Marshall, IWGB president, also added, quote, "We're confident that what we've seen here is plain and simple union busting, and we will mount a full legal defense with our expert group of caseworkers, legal officers, and barristers." Because that's right, it's in the UK. They don't have lawyers, they have barristers. Employees like Rockstar would do well to understand that private spaces such as trade union Discord servers have protections and that their company's contractual clauses do not supersede UK law. This case stands as a warning to any employer in the games industry and beyond who thinks they are able to act with impunity against organized workers. We will not be intimidated.
I guess they let them know.
So yeah, shout out to the IWGB for standing up with those, standing with those workers again. It baffles me that there are people who will still, in the year of our Lord 2025, on a weekend, no less, respond to me on a social media platform. Unions don't do anything.
Well, they have a 40-hour work week.
I mean.
You know what? I don't even go here. I'm just going to mind my business and let you read the articles. I sure am.
Other news coming from Rockstar with regards to the fired union workers. 200 Rockstar devs signed letter demanding fired staff be reinstated. Excuse me, this is coming from GameSpot. Over 200 Rockstar employees have signed letters demanding that their colleagues be reinstated to their jobs. The fired workers were all members of the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, and the organization has called Rockstar's inactions the most ruthless act of union busting in the history of the games industry. The fired staff members have been joined by current employees and other supporters for protests outside of the offices of Rockstar and its parent company Take-Two Interactive. Additional protests are planned for the company's offices in London and Paris later this week. Sphinx says, if unions did nothing, they wouldn't be firing motherfuckers left and right. Exactly. Communism doesn't work. Then why the fuck are you, or socialism doesn't work? Why the fuck are you messing with Cuba and Venezuela right now? Think about it. Remember, if workers talk to each other, they might discover they all want the same thing. Stop this at once. Ruin your band. In too much of a good thing news, former Humble Bundle staff launch a new bundle site, Digiphile, to benefit users, creators, publishers, and charity. So I guess if you are sick of all the nonsense that Humble has gone through over the past few years, there's a new site you can go to. And this is from GamingOnLinux. Coming from veterans of Humble Bundle, a new bundle site has launched named Digiphile. As the creators want to help you discover new games that support charity, they're calling the packs collections. Why another bundle site? They were, quote, frustrated with the shortcomings of current bundle sites, end quote, and noted how there's so many thousands of games releasing on Steam each year, and they believe the solution, quote, isn't more choice, but better curation, end quote, to help you find games that are worth playing. with their collections aiming to, quote, bring back the good old days of bundles with no more than one premium offering at a time, functioning as community-wide events that include curator engagement, guest curator, deep dives, and more features to come, end quote.
Agreed. Because there are some times when I'm looking at the bundle and I'm like, it's a 6 or 7 game bundle, and 3 of the mugs actually look interesting, and then the rest of it is kind of like, all right, who do I give this away? Who do I give this to?
It seems like this is going to be more of that, though.
Yeah. At least Fanatical does the thing of like, all right, here are like a couple games. Here's the overall selection. Pick 3, and then you can. So
even then, those games it's very rare.
And even then,
it's rare. Like I'll see once, but see that's one. That's the only one I want, and I'm gonna pay full price for it.
Yeah, and then it'd be like it's just cheaper to buy the one game, the 1 or 2 games that you would have bought anyway, because at least there was a higher percentage of you playing that one. Or I have this game because the developer gave me that key, and now I got to find the other 2 within that. That makes sense. It's not a wonderful thing. Then Green Man start doing bundles, and then those bundles are practically humbles, but the humble bundles we got at home, and
but none of it goes to charity.
No, none of it goes to charity. It's just bundles. Like at least with humble, it will go to charity, but these ain't going to charity.
All right, so they've got the one collection. Let's take a view of it. For $9, you can get System Shock 2, Peripetelia Shadows of Doubt, System Shock, Fallen Aces, Blood West, and Control Alt Ego.
I've heard good things about Shadows of Doubt. It's like I guess you could say like a procedural mystery game where you like pick up quests. It's like you have a overarching investigation, but then you also pick up smaller investigations within the investigation, and you're tasked to do basically to pick up clues and speak to people and do investigations on top of that. So it's actually pretty cool. I would understand that people have not heard of it because in the game space, but it's interesting.
Let's see, this one says it unlocks at $13.
Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the $13 tier, probably.
So you get 1 at $9. You get 2 at $9.
Yeah.
The next 2 at $13, or next 3 at $13, and then the last 2 at $20. So yeah, this is like the humble rules.
Yeah. It's just the humble rules.
Yeah, so they even give you the options like, all right, $9, $13, and $20. If you add the charity tier. Oh wait, so does this not? So with this initial bundle of 7, you don't have to give the charity. But then you can add $5. Then you get the soundtrack and the artwork.
That don't feel right though.
And then another $5, you get more of the Blood West game. But it's like you can steal. So it's like you're tipping that goes to the charity.
Right. Which
So like right now, it seems like the charity is getting. Okay, so no, apparently $1 goes to charity, no matter. No, depending on how many games you get, determines how much it goes to charity. But at least some money goes to charity, depending, no matter how much you spend. But $20 gives them the whole dollar. You can then add 5 on top of it, and then you can add more on top of it. But I guess some of this too. I guess some of this. So if I were to get the Blood West, the Dead Man's Promise, now we're sending like 100% of that money to the publisher. I mean, I see what they're getting at, but yeah, I guess if you want to check it out, digiphile.co is where you can go to check out this one bundle that ends in 11 days. Oh, at least here you can even trade in games that you already have that you own and get credits.
Oh.
So I guess that's one way to solve the whole I already have these codes problem or I don't want these games problem.
Mm-hmm. I remember I think there was still some I had bought a humble bundle, and there were like still like maybe like 2 or 3 games that I just did not have any use for.
Let's take a look at Humble Bundle. Do they even? Okay, so they do still have bundles. Okay, so yeah, at least here you can choose like the default. You can give extra to charity, which will take money out of, well, it takes money out of both the publisher and Humble to kind of make up the difference. But now you can take this little slider. I'm gonna give all the money to all the money I possibly can to Malala, but Humble's still gonna take a $3.75 cut.
Mm-hmm.
While giving Frogwares nothing. Yeah, I didn't see an option to do that on Digiphile, but yeah. Let's see. Moving on to more labor news. South Korean publisher Krafton announced it's transforming into an AI first company. It's now offering employees voluntary resignation. Who could have seen that coming? Just shock and awe.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming from Eurogamer. The move comes after the company recorded record-breaking performance in its most recent financial quarter and has announced large-scale investments of over 100 billion won each in the Indian market and AI sectors, as reported by Business Korea. So, instead of taking the money to give to your employees who helped you make that money,
yep,
you're going to get the money to somebody else.
Yep. Now imagine you got that money, and then you got your money, and now You about to lose sales when Subnautica 2 comes out.
Probably gonna start losing sales. I mean, probably start losing sales as soon as AI first it came out your fucking mouth.
Yep. They were already like, the amount of whatever Krafton products are out are done.
Like Enjoy was already out when I found that shit was using AI. I said, nope, that looked cool. Nah, I'm good.
No. That's why I'm like, you know what? Paralives. See what that's about. I was like, everybody was talking, all the old simmers were talking about Enjoy. Ooh, enjoy this, enjoy that. I was like, nah, wait till them 3 weeks. If it's still popping after like a month, I'll accept it. That month hit, that month came, that month went. So was Enjoy.
The company is also freezing hiring, quote, excluding organizations developing original intellectual property and AI related personnel. Yeah, that makes sense. This is coming from CFO Bae Dong Yeon. I'm not sorry. I'm not. During a recent earnings call, also adding, rather than reducing costs to AI first, individual productivity must increase at the company-wide level. Can I suggest a place where you can start to increase that productivity? Tender your resignation.
There you go. That'll work. Also, dang, I just realized Dingham is also part of Krafton. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, so much for that suggestion you gave me earlier.
Yeah, Rick can't. I mean, I'm still gonna play it because it's Dinkum, but I just can't recommend.
Drag to trash.
Yeah.
Last but not least, in labor news, Sega doing it right. Sega is raising Japanese employee salaries again 3 years after its previous increase. The company wants to give staff peace of mind amid rising prices.
Them persona profits are hidden.
Them Yakuza profits are hidden.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Kiwami 3's coming out.
Look, Frontier didn't do Sonic Frontier didn't do as bad.
That Crossworlds.
Oh, Crossworlds?
Yeah, Crossworlds did good.
Like Mario Kart for the rest of us, including the Nintendo Switch too.
Yep.
This is coming from Video Game Chronicles. In a press release, the company said it would be revising the salary levels of full-time employees at its Japanese subsidiary and will be raising the starting salary for new employees. According to Sega, the increase has two purposes via machine translation, so take it with a grain of salt. Quote, creating an environment in which employees can work with peace of mind amid recent social changes such as rising prices, and recruiting and developing attractive human resources to strengthen global competitiveness. I can see why that is machine learned, some machine translation, because that sounded problematic. I want some very good looking human resources. Yeah. No. Starting on April 1st, 2026, existing full-time employees will have their base salaries raised by an average of around 10%. It will do this by incorporating part of its bonus system into the base pay and revising its compensation system to make it more flexible depending on the employee's role. As a result of this change to base salary, the new starting salary for university graduates joining Sega will increase by 10% from 300,000 yen or $1,937 per month to 330,000 yen or $2,130 a month, which still is kind of low. But I'm also wondering if the cost of living in Japan is a lot lower than the US.
In some ways, yes.
So yes, Sega, a company that's showing you how to treat your employees during very turbulent economic market conditions caused by a rogue nation that unfortunately has the keys to the Jeep. Vroom vroom.
Wow.
Subnautica 2 dying before it even comes out is tragic. Subnautica 2 has been having problems this entire time though, right? Because isn't there some beef between Krafton and the devs?
Yeah. I think it was something to do with like possible bonuses.
Yep, that sounds about right.
From like around the time of below zero, and they didn't get them below zero checks, so they were like, and then Krafton dabbling with direction, with directions of where the game is supposed to go, when it should be like Subnautica 1 with more, with a better coat of paint and more game mechanics, same core gameplay, but like more to do and more to explore, kind of thing.
Subnautica 2, more Subnautica.
Yeah, exactly. So because
two Subnautica, Too Furious.
Yeah, because Below Zero was more of Subnautica, but it was more narrative based, i.e., like this. It's like, I gotta find my family type stuff. So,
Ruin says, yeah, this is the first issue. If that game comes out, I'm expecting dumpster tier quality at this point.
Oh yeah, it's
hate to see it.
Yeah,
hate to see it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be great.
People developing under duress. Yeah,
because it's like they want to finish the game so they can get paid. To hopefully get paid.
Here's the thing, right? What company are we talking about before I say the thing I'm about to say?
Krafton.
That's the publisher.
Krafton's the publisher. Like what kind of what tier of studio would you say they are?
I mean, what their publisher?
Double A.
Yeah, I guess they double. They're the PUBG people.
Yeah, they're PUBG. PUBG would be to an extent a AA game.
Yeah.
Or
we're talking about PUBG, Subnautica, Inzoi.
Currently Dinkum.
I guess Dinkum.
Yeah.
Can I just say 2 words here? I'm gonna borrow from the wheelhouse that is Deacon Kevin. Team Cherry. Those are the words. Like,
I got 2 more. Sandfall Interactive.
Yep.
Like, it's one of those. You have this. Didn't Sven get up here in a whole suit of armor to tell y'all like
the Oracle told him that Expedition 33 was going to win Game of the Year.
Like, it's just one of those.
Right, because it says because he basically
happens.
said like make a game that's fun.
Yep.
Like,
and it's priced accordingly and it's going to win. Yeah. But you can say that about Sixo.
Shut up.
Someone refresh me really quick. Was Balatro developed in Undercrunch? Like,
no, that was one guy.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Look, we've seen Anka crunch, and she's only one person.
Right.
But I'm just saying, when we're talking about the
I know.
do this because we have to turn this stuff around. What's not clicking, Steven?
Right. Like
Stefan, people were lined up at the door. They waited 7 years to hand this company money, and they made sure to hand them a bunch of money. And they said, "Now, see there, see what happens when you give people vacations."
Yep. But that's often like the
Now,
thing though. Oh, okay.
Let it never be said that I would give you a suggestion that would land you in jail or something like that on this platform, because it has terms of service, and we would never want to say anything that would go against the terms of service. However, I would say that it is very possible, if you are an employee at these places that are out here crunching people to death, you may want to consider having some potentially spirited conversations with the people and their demands, and just go, literally everything that has succeeded in the industry in a major way in the last 5 years at this point have been with people who have had time to breathe. Think about it. Consider.
This is why organizing is necessary.
You want to know what the other side of that spectrum is? Having your furniture at Twitter sold on Amazon because they had to shut down the building.
Again, unions. Let's form some unions, people.
That part.
In more Japanese news, Sony had a state of play this week.
And it was so good.
What is it? I didn't know what I was looking at, but I was like, okay. I mean, I didn't even watch it. I just looked at like the gameplay announced. I was like, okay.
Some of y'all gonna be eating real good on December the 4th, because not them with another Octopath Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zero's been talked about for a bit though. Like that was coming out to Switch 2, right?
They just said, "Hey, we're gonna just slide that on out for you."
And it's like demo out
3 to 4 weeks. Oh, and by the way, if you played the demo, all that stuff, all that progress translates into like the game when it fully, like in the full version. It's a wrap. This has been a year of fucking bangers as far as games go, and they just decided to add another one just 3 weeks before Christmas. Ruin. I was undone at 10 a.m. watching that stuff. I was just kind of like, you didn't say that. You didn't say that, but they did.
So let's see. I'm going to go through the list of stuff they have here. Blaze Blue Entropy Effect. Coming on February 12th to PlayStation 5. Broken Noir Ascend and Broken Lore Ascend and Broken Lore Unfollow. Single player psychological horror anthology. Looks like January 16th for Unfollow. And does not look like there is a date for the second one. I guess that's a sequel, or the next little bit of the story anthology or whatever. Coffee Talk Tokyo,
which I like. I played the demo to that.
Releases on March 5th.
Over to that.
Damon and Baby, releasing on PS5 and PS4. You know, we believe in generations. Early 2026. Digimon Story Time Stranger getting some alternate dimension DLC. Played the demo for Time Stranger and thoroughly enjoyed it. I bought I picked up the other Digimon game, the Tactics one. I did not know it was Tactics until the other day. I was wondering why it was on my wish list. Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering why it was on my wish list, and I was like, why do I have this? So I looked at the trailers. Oh, this is straight up a fucking Tactics game. And it's like less than $10. Buy it. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
I copped that one.
Coming to PS5 on February 5th.
Yeah. I've never played 7 because I think 7 was on 3DS, I believe. I never got, or the DS. I never got around to it.
Dynasty Wars Origins Visions of Four Heroes DLC will be releasing on January 22nd. Forsaken Hollows DLC for Elden Ring Night Rain will be releasing on December 4th. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake comes out on March 12th.
Now that's a big deal. That one's a big deal. That remake, yeah. To the Fatal Frame fans out there, this is a big deal.
Fate Trigger Next Generation Tactical Hero Shooter. Well, I'm sorry, what now? I'm back. Tactical. What's up? What are we doing? Why is there no trailer for this?
That's the tactical wife. Oh, that's the tactical waifus game. Yeah.
A tactical waifu game?
Yeah, tactical waifu and husbandos. Yeah.
Why is there no video for this one? I want to watch it. Was there not a trailer for it in the showcase?
I'm sure it was. Hold on, let me look and see. I'm gonna look for a link.
I mean, sure, there is the thirst trap element, but you just told me it was tactics. It was a tactical shooter. I would like to play that now. Begins in early access in Q1 2026. Gran Turismo 7 Power Pack DLC coming on December 4th as a paid add-on. Inconbini, one store, many stories.
I played that demo.
Yeah, I was watching Patrick Klepek over at Remap play some of this. This will be coming to PS5 in April of 2026. Kiriran Machiasm. January 29th, 2026. 3D action RPG from the Disgaea team.
Oh, yeah. I was like, that's looking definitely Disgaea to me.
Marvel Token Fighting Souls.
Tokan.
Tokan.
Mm-hmm.
Be launching on PS5. I'm sorry, this is the closed beta for it. Be launching on PS5 on December 5th at midnight.
Yep.
Brings Spidey and Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a free title update on December 16th, 2025.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Motion Rec, launching in spring 2026, is a record and replay puzzle action game where you move, jump, and record actions to replay them and overcome seemingly impossible paths. I'll check that out. Mm-hmm. Nevergrave, The Witch and the Curse, March 5th, 2026 for PS5 and PS4. Pre-orders are available right now. A 2D roguelike. Oh, this is coming from Pocket Pair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they're actually making something other than We Got Pokemon at Home. Mm-hmm. No Sleep for Kaname Day, or I guess Kaname Date?
Yeah.
From AI The Somnium Files. Somebody was talking about the Somnium Files on a podcast I was listening to recently. This comes out February 26, 2026 for the PS5 and the PS4.
Yeah, Somnium always looked like Persona if a lot of it was on the cutting room floor. That's what it feels like.
Damn.
Yeah, not bad, but it's just like, if you're in the Persona, it's a good chance you might like this.
As Sin mentioned before, Octopath Traveler 0 demo is available right now. Game comes out December 4th for the PS5 and PS4.
Yeah, I believe there is a Steam demo, so I have downloaded. Yeah, it is a Steam demo. I have downloaded that, so I'll maybe dabbling on that on the weekend. We'll see.
Yeah, I need to get into it.
Once Upon a Katamari DLC packs were announced. 5 fresh remix tracks and custom costumes.
If anybody told me we was gonna get a brand spanking new Katamari game in 2025, I wouldn't believe them.
Pac-Man World Repack. Sonic the Hedgehog collaborative set DLC. Starting today or yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Dope. Two days ago.
Yeah.
Available now on PS5 and PS4. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. SpongeBob SquarePants will be launching on November 19th. Super Robot Wars Y DLC Pack 1 is bringing Big O.
Oh, yeah. But see. Yeah, the Roger Smith opus. It was Big O.
November 20th. Tokyo Extreme Racer returns to PlayStation after 20 years, launching on PS5 on February 25th. Wait, don't I own? Isn't this on PC? Do I own this game? I do own this game. But wait, if I own it here, is it an early access? No, it's out. I guess they're just porting it to Xbox. I mean, to PlayStation. Well, it's a fairly lightweight game. I played a little bit of it. It's fairly lightweight. Wandering Sword RPG will be launching on May 28th, 2026. Full Japanese voiceover by an all Japanese cast. Ancient China brought to life with stunning pixel art. And of course, and I'll switch over to its own dedicated article for this, a 27-inch gaming monitor from PlayStation with a built-in DualSense charger.
This kind of reminds me of, I can't think if it was like I think it definitely was around the PS3 era where it had like the 3D monitor.
Yep.
That's what this reminds me
of. This is a quad. So let's see here. Yeah. Quad high definition QHD IPS display up to 2560 by 1440 pixels, so 1440p. So players can game at a comfortable viewing distance from their desk. High dynamic range support with auto HDR tone mapping that automatically adjusts HDR settings during setup on PS5 and PS5 Pro consoles, ensuring rich and vivid picture quality. VRR support and refresh rates up to 120 Hz for smooth and seamless gameplay on PS5 and PS5 Pro consoles, and 240 Hz on compatible PC and Mac devices. And a built-in charging hook for a DualSense or DualSense Edge wireless controller that makes it easy for players to get right into gaming. And it does look like it can be VESA mounted. Oh, and it actually just says that the new PlayStation gaming monitor supports VESA mounting and also has a full suite of audio and connectivity options, including USB ports for your PlayStation Link adapter. 2 HDMI ports version 2.1 and 1 display port in version 1.4. For compatibility with PS5, PC, Mac, or other devices, HDMI in port version 2.1 supports up to 256 or up to 1440p, 240 hertz, FRL, VRR. DisplayPort in port version 1.4 supports up to 1440p, 240 hertz DSC, whatever those letters mean. 2 USB Type A and 1 USB Type C port that can be used with the PlayStation Link adapters or other devices, built-in stereo speakers, and 3.5mm audio output. Compatibility with select VESA mounting systems for a more flexible display setup. PlayStation 27-inch gaming monitor and DualSense charging hook will launch in 2026 in the US and in Japan. Stay tuned for more information on launch date and availability in the coming months. Merge. I don't know if I do, but I'd be lying if I said that this was not speaking to me. Because the way I can get rid of this LG regular desktop monitor and have 3 gaming monitors at their highest ever frame rates, you know. If you don't know, then you definitely need it. Yeah, the one thing that was not mentioned at the announcement of this monitor is pricing for it. So I will say it was a good monitor. It looks like a good monitor. I wonder if we can take a guess as to how much this monitor would cost. Let's see, 1440p gaming monitor.
A smooth 650.
I mean, actually, dog, prices have come down. Trying to see, all right, refresh rate, 240 to 360 hertz. Yeah, for that refresh rate, yeah, we're getting up high. However, there's an MSI one here that's $300, which isn't bad. Oh, wait, hold on. In stock. Sold by Newegg. Now let's try this again. Oh, no, it's still listed. Okay. So, yeah, $300. That's not bad. But I have a feeling it's not going to be this cheap.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I feel like it's 650 somewhere.
So yeah, HDR 400, 320 hertz. Looks like here 2 HDMI 2.1s and 1 DisplayPort 1.4a. I'm not sure if there's any USB ports, and there's no charging, obviously, for a controller. But I still feel like, I mean, for $300, this is not a bad price for a monitor. But yeah, given the other prices of monitors in that same category, I mean, again, here's another 300. Here's a 209. Granted, the HDMI ports are lower spec. Ruin's going with 800. I would say about 7. That is stupid expensive for a monitor like that. I would never pay any of these prices. I would possibly just even get the 209 one and like say, fuck it, I don't even care about HDMI 2.1. And just get this Acer for like $200 and call it a day. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be 800. I would say at the like my ceiling is 700 for that monitor. And Ruin says you found an $800 Sony monitor. So yeah, I guess more information will be available soon, hopefully. But yeah, coming out in 2026, you can just deck yourself out with all PlayStation stuff, I guess. Oh, that's 4K 160 for 20 and 27 inches. Yeah, my ceiling on that is 700. All right. Is everybody done talking about hardware? Can we move on?
I guess.
We're not done talking about new hardware. Valve reveals new hardware lineup, a controller, compact gaming PC, and VR-ready headset. This is coming from GameSpot. Yesterday, just out of nowhere, granted, leaks were happening everywhere, but apparently the embargo dropped, or the embargo expired, and everybody had YouTube videos ready to go talking about the new Steam controller, which I saw a picture of this before, like a couple of weeks ago. I said, who photoshopped the Steam Deck? Who did this? It looks ugly as shit. Valve, don't make this controller. You're muted, Kev.
I was like, yeah, ugh. Hate it.
It is the inverse of the PlayStation Portal to the DualSense to PlayStation Portal.
Yeah.
Where it's like the PlayStation Portal is a cut in half DualSense with a screen in the middle. This is a cut in half Steam Deck with the screen removed, and I don't know how to feel.
It really does look like somebody, like those like weird mod videos where somebody says, we're gonna take a Steam Deck and cut it in half and to make a controller out of it. Like,
damn it, Diogen, I see it too. It does look like a fucking tarantula.
Yeah, we don't need comparisons. We don't need comparisons. No, we good.
That is a fucking tarantula face. I swear.
And that's all I need to say. That's it.
Yep, ruined it for good now. Fuck this controller. I want that Hori joint that I saw last year that I said I was going to buy and never did.
Oh yeah, I think I did also look at the Hori one, but I said then the 8-bit though got my money, so it was like, yeah. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this was one of those, like, I mean, that's cool. Some of the features are like kind of cool. It's like it's got the magnetic thumbstick, so, and then it supposedly has like capacitive thumbsticks as well as the pads.
So is it Hall effect?
Yeah, it's Hall effect.
So I mean, is that because they don't explicitly say it, but it's like Apple, like, you didn't invent a technology, just say what it is.
Yeah, it's Hall effect without saying Hall effect. So they just say like magnetic thumbsticks. So it's like, okay. And I do like the fact that it has like gyro, but it has like hand placement gyro, where it's basically like, unless you like how you're holding the controller gives you a gyro effect. So like, especially helpful in like shooters where you have to like, where you can kind of like aim the camera a little bit, kind of like how when if you have ever played like Splatoon before, Splatoon has the gyros, so you can kind of like fine tune your aiming a little bit. So I do like that, but it's more or less like yeah, I don't really need this. Like I don't.
Now, at this profile, it looks like a damn PS2 control. I mean, it looks like a PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Also, love how the shoulder buttons are numbered like PlayStation, but the lettering is Xbox.
Yeah, it's in the X input, yeah.
But your shoulder buttons look exactly like a DualShock 4.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not the Xbox triggers. Which
I'm just saying, like this side profile, it just looks like a DualShock 4.
And the back buttons that nobody's gonna use, but will use, but won't use.
Got pogo pins, I guess, for charging. If you set it up, I guess they're gonna make like a charging dock for the controllers.
Yeah, there's one. They have it. It's like it's called the puck, where it both charges and also connects the Steam Deck to the PC, which I think is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's called the puck. It charges the controller, but then it also connects it to the PC.
Oh, it's the pairing mechanism. It's also, you said Steam Deck, and that's what confused me a bit.
Right.
You said Steam Deck. Wait, what? Like my Steam Deck does not have pogo pins on it.
Right. Which also is cool though. It also has built-in support with the Steam Deck.
Oh, I have not seen the trailer for any of this. So.
Oh, you haven't seen the trailer?
No, it's been a week, man. I just been trying to dip and hide and shit.
It too has been a week because I would have done an article about this, but I never got around to it.
No, there was also something else that was happening this week.
Forget it being a week. It's been half the month.
Yeah, it's literally been half the month.
No, wait.
Like, let me put this in perspective for you. There needs to be a Thursplays next Thursday because there are no more Thursdays after next Thursday for the rest of the month that will be here.
Yeah.
Fine. I won't do a regular show next week. But yeah. And this show said, man, it's been a week. No, it really hasn't been a week. I've just been fucking high for the past 2 days.
Must be nice.
It is.
Well, I mean, for one, only 2 days.
Yeah,
you raw dog in this world, this like fuck ass country the rest of the time.
I have to be my wits about me when I'm on call.
He's on call, so you know.
And to be fair, hold on.
You said your wits have to be about you. They did not say that about Atlassian or Cloudflare, but you.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You know what?
Those companies don't pay. Those companies don't pay my checks.
Let me mind my black ass business.
To be fair, I did not know how I would be if I were to partake during the week. So I figured, all right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this on days while I'm working from home the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that's probably going to be a more regular occurrence now.
Good.
Because,
as you should. You know what? As you should.
It's been great. I played Ball Pit for a good chunk of time. I didn't think I was going to be any good.
And you played Ball Pit on it, bro.
I was playing Ball Pit.
Did it. I have recently seen play of Ball Pit. That is, again, I think we talked about this the last time we were here, but that is decidedly my kind of game. And I saw somebody get an evolution for something that had me like, yikes, I've got to get this.
You should
got to.
You should
definitely get it.
You should.
I gotta get into it.
It's going on my list. It's going on the list because I was like, I played it over the week. I played it over a weekend, not this weekend, but over a weekend. And when I tell you, playing it playing it in my playing it on my PC. Nice. Playing it on the couch Sunday.
It's great.
It's on the Steam Deck.
It's great.
Again, still topical, still on topic. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
Yeah, Merge. I saw that. Not very happy about that. So yeah, I'm probably what I'm going to end up doing is stockpiling a lot of it if I can. Also,
I mean,
if it was not, if I have not mentioned before, I'm going to New York where it is actually legal. To actually have the real shit.
Everything and their mom illegal this week because did we finally got that ruling on? Hey there, cake lady. We're not ruling on that right now. We'll come back to those. We'll come back to that later.
Look, if I could, but see, that's a federal crime. If I tried to do that, if I left New York, especially seeing as that I am staying in New Jersey. So yeah, I'm going to figure some shit out to get some of the real shit from New York out. But of the legal shit I can have that I can buy here in North Carolina, yeah, I'm probably going to stockpile on a bit. I've been looking at the website to like possibly just order it directly instead of having to go to the shop that I normally go to.
I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about all of this mostly because like, I feel like of all the people who need to worry about something, Black people are the least likely to need to worry about these things because it's kind of like, hell, we were doing this like at least 20 years before it was, so we just went back to basics.
No, it's getting worse. And look, I don't need no smoke. I mean, I'll take the smoke if it needs to. Like, look, I'm actually sitting down reading Asada Shakur's autobiography. And just in that first page alone, that first paragraph, so you know what? You know what? Fuck it. We going out like a G. But anywho, yeah, all that to say, yeah, I'm gonna do stockpiling, but yeah, because of my altered state of mind this week, I have not paid attention to anything. I saw the Sony thing come out, so I do not care. I saw this get announced, I do not care. I am here. So yeah, Steam controller. Why? Just know.
Mm-hmm.
Take this back.
Yep.
This is giving the Xbox 360 controller with the keyboard attached.
Ooh.
Which actually was cool then, but seeing this, like, this is not cool.
No.
This is not.
Yeah. It's decidedly feature rich, but not enough. And I'm like, and way too much. Like I can't honestly like rock with it, but I do like the fact that what we will be talking about does work with other controllers. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dajin, also not gummies. Because I don't like gummy bears just at all. I eat chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear.
Yeah.
I like it's called Excite, Xite. They make very different flavor, like different types of chocolate, like dark chocolate, milk chocolate. I like the cookies and cream. I'm a cookies and cream fan. It's really good. And it's powerful enough too. Whereas like I've taken 2 of them, which would total about 30 milligrams of THC or Delta 9. Nope. Never again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's in the wrapping, so I'd have to take all the chocolate out and explain why they're just chocolate squares in a baggie.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think THC is just legal. I think THC is legal nationwide. So as long as I don't tell them it's marijuana and hemp, like if it's not marijuana, it's hemp, I think I'll be okay.
Right. It's hemp and CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so not only did they announce the controller, the Steam Machine.
Yeah. I like this.
It's the Gabe Cube.
Somebody did call it the Gabe Cube.
I have seen that twice today.
The Gabe Cube.
It finally exists after a decade of rumors.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it. It is the Nexus Q.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that was a circle, or that was a sphere, I think. But got your little power cable, little HDMI, your display port, Ethernet to USB. All this works exactly with the PlayStation monitor.
Yeah.
Two USB A's up front, and what's that? It looks like a micro SD. So I guess you can.
Yes.
I guess you can take that micro SD card out of your Steam Deck, put it in your little Steam machine.
Yeah, you can. And
I guess the video showed that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's got a little blue glowing light down here at the bottom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little power button, a little power light right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fool me. That's the lament configuration. I'm not falling for it. Ain't that the shit from Hellraiser or what? Yeah, Hellraiser.
Mm-hmm.
That's the little puzzle they solved in Hellraiser, right?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, yes. I have not seen the movie, but yeah, I am familiar with its work.
I'm waiting for the custom ones that make it look like a Rubik's Cube.
Someone was saying something like 3D printing. Like, as a matter of fact, I think it was actually in the Major's House Discord, majors.house/Discord, where we talk about these things. Somebody had posted it in the Discord today. Talking about like, oh, I was going to spill all the tea. So I don't know about any of that, but sure. But yeah, talking about like 3D printing, like coverings and shit for it, getting some dope wraps to put on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the. There is a. They had a e-paper display for this, but it was like but it was mostly in develop. It was like showing what it could do, but it was in development. So I was like, that was nice. They had some Valve specific covers, like panel covers. One was the Heavy from Team Fortress 2 holding a balloon. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Let's see this
but
roughly.
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
Oh no! I'm just saying, like, I'm looking forward to this. I'm just wanting to see what price is looking like.
This roughly 6-inch cube runs SteamOS and is made to work with the Steam controller. And Valve says that it also supports other accessories so that it can offer versatile PC gaming experience. I mean, it's a Linux PC. Like, X input works on Linux. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's like on desks. I see it's right on the video. It's on a desk. It's on PC. It's on a television. Yeah, it's a PC.
This will be available in 512 gigabyte and 2 terabyte models with room for micro SD cards to expand storage. And internally, these have an AMD Zen 4 6-core 12 thread CPU. Jeez, I forgot what the T meant for a second. A semi-custom AMD GPU, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. Valve says that the unit supports 4K gaming at 60 FPS by using AMD FSR with ray tracing.
I've also heard that the storage can be upgraded. So
I should hope so.
I mean, yeah, you should hope so, but it can't be.
The 2 terabytes isn't enough. It is not.
It's not enough.
It is not. And the Steam frame. Excuse me. This will be replacing the Valve Index. Looks like it's got some.
Which, to be fair, that it was time.
But that was still like the gold standard, though, right?
Yeah, but it was the gold standard, but it's like it was a bit cumbersome and chunky because it was like you needed the PC.
Okay, so this is PC-less.
Yeah, this is PC-less.
Okay.
So this is right here trying to eat at the lunch of
everybody else.
MetaQuest.
Yeah, MetaQuest.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically the MetaQuest.
Because I mean, you can see the sensors, like the cameras on the outside for inside-out tracking. I imagine also kind of do like image or a video pass through so people can kind of see outside.
Yeah.
2160 by 2160 LCD per eye, 110 degree field of view, 72 to 144 hertz refresh rate, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and will be available in 256 and 1 terabyte models.
Yep.
Storage capacity can also be expanded with micro SD cards, and the Steam Frame controllers have 6 degrees of freedom tracking, capacitive finger sensing magnetic thumbsticks, and a battery life of up to 40 hours when using double A's.
And it plays VR and flat games.
And supposedly, between the headset and the PC, from what I understand, they're supposed to be they're working on trying to bring Android titles or Android games over. I want to say, like, for the headset, it's probably to kind of go with Google and Samsung's whole thing. With like their Google XR or some shit. I forget what the fuck it's called.
So this right here would be a treat to sit back and play. Stardew Valley. Just be like lounging on the couch, playing Stardew Valley on the frame.
Yeah, I would be interested to know how much this costs, because I would like to do some VR. It's nice to have something that probably works with Steam VR, like out of the box, but also like this is my Steam Deck for my house.
Yeah.
It's not been the gold standard for a few years. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the Steam Deck for your face. Your eyeballs. I could truly see myself playing Bulacho on all the things. Like,
I mean, yep.
Like, the machine is like, yeah, I kind of want that. The frame is like, ooh, I might want that.
What is this resolution, bro? Like, why is it so narrow?
And then they were like, I mean, we'll totally talk about the Steam Deck another day, but let's talk about the other 3 things. Dodgen is right. Widescreen cinema effect.
The one thing I don't like about the Steam Deck really is that fucking trackpad.
Yeah, I really don't like the trackpad. Like, I feel like it gets in the way when I'm playing.
The puck. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't know about the puck, because I like the dock now. I'm in my dock life. This is the new Steam. I love like, oh, yeah, this is what you can play on your new Steam Deck. Oh, this is the new Steam Deck.
Also, I like the fact that it was like wood paneling for it.
Yeah, that would go well with my wood paneling in my den.
Yeah, sorry, audio listeners. I know we've gotten really quiet as we're watching this video.
Yes, we are dear audio viewers. We are watching the Steam Deck trailer. And I like how it's 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. Stacks up 6 Steam Decks.
Diogene said, now why would you have that many Steam Decks? But can Steam Decks double up as controllers for this?
Ooh.
I think it would. I mean, it's already at a point where I'm able, like, when I'm remotely playing games on my PC, the PC monitor's already on. So it seems like I'm just
Yeah.
playing the game on the PC.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely would have like Steam Link
If
capacity in there.
this discussion is decidedly giving me how much Steam could a Steam Deck deck if a Steam Deck could deck Steam. That's where it feels like we're going here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This shit's annoying. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. We've been just. Oh yeah, we should talk about that thing now.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. Can I get my Steam and my Steam Deck via my Steam machine whilst on my Steam VR?
Yes.
Maybe.
Gabe. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Gabe. I feel like if one person gonna let you do it, it's Gaben.
Are we gonna end up in an Apple moment with Steam with Valve now? Just be locked into the Steam ecosystem.
Yeah. I'm practically there now.
But look, no, Valve does not have a monopoly with Steam.
They
Don't say
and
that. Don't say that. People get bad.
I mean, Gaben just ain't made a phone yet.
A lot of people, but yeah, a lot of people have been having the same statements that Diogen has had. Like, as long as Gabe is in control, we have nothing to worry about. But as soon as Gabe goes, all bets are off.
Oof. Unless Gabe has like a core philosophy brain trust that basically says do not a 50-year plan in place.
Look, he's played Metal Gear Solid. He knows the deal. He just needs an AI that just runs long after he's dead. That still makes the decisions. Valve. It's like, see, we told you, just replace the CEO with AI. It works.
Mm-hmm. Just call it Newell, and then yeah.
No, instead of Gaben, it's Gabos.
Gay boss. Sons of the gay boss.
Sons of Steam. Let's see. The Super Mario Brothers movie trailer was also announced or revealed this week. This I did watch.
I watched it too.
It's Mario. It's a him, Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Valve going to be floating nation ran by the gay AI. Look, that's why he's got all them yachts. That's why he's a boat guy.
I feel like Gaben would be more in tune to the guy who ran the Oasis in Ready Player One. Like where he's like, yo, you could totally have this, but only if you solve all my riddles and puzzles.
Is it Outer Heaven or Outer Haven?
I think it's Haven.
Yes, it is Outer Haven.
Yeah.
This is going to be Gabe's ship. If you see his yacht look like this. No, not the oil rig base. Not the oil rig base. The other Arsenal gear. The other one. The one with the Mount Rushmore of snakes.
Not the one where diamond dogs hang out. No.
Oh yeah. That's Outer Heaven. I meant Outer Haven.
Outer Haven, yeah.
This motherfucker right here.
It'll just be like the Half-Life guy. It'll be the heavy. It'd be the Dota 2 merchant. Yeah, it'd be random Half-Life character. Yeah, random CS:GO character. Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn, I definitely failed to realize that I was Solidus. Yeah. So Big Boss. No, wait, no. Actually, no. This is Solidus.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, Solidus is on the left.
Also on the left.
Yeah,
That's
Solidus.
Liquid?
No, this is
No. No, I mean on the
that.
right.
That might be Liquid.
Yeah, probably Liquid. And then
That's Solid Snake, and this is Big
Okay.
Boss.
Okay. Yeah, it's all Snake. And then Big Boss. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotta do the clone. Liquid his brother. Mm. See, I be knowing Metal Gear.
Wait, no, this is saying it's Solidus, Old Snake, Liquid Snake, and Big Boss. Oh yeah, that is Old Snake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is old
That
Snake.
is old. Yeah, this is Old
Yeah,
Snake.
yeah, that's the eye patch. So it's Old Snake.
No, not this one. This is Solidus.
Okay, no, that's
This
solid.
is Old Snake. Because Old Snake,
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with his eyes. He just wears the
Yeah.
solid eye.
Right.
This is Liquid,
Yeah, that's Liquid.
and that's Big Boss.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, if we see Gabe in a yacht with the Mount Rushmore of Valve on it, it's time.
Yeah. So it'd be like, what was it? Friedman? You have Friedman, Heavy, random CS:GO guy, and like and the Dota 2 merchant, and then
Let's see. Yeah, so Nintendo revealed the new trailer.
looks good. It's more Mario. I like it.
Yes,
With-
more
with
Mario. Bowser Jr. is, I guess, the bad guy.
Which I think voices. I don't think he's in Chernobyl. No, he's not in Chernobyl. He's Oppenheimer. He's the Russian in Oppenheimer. Yeah.
And Rosalina was also introduced, played by Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Brie Larson.
Brie. Mm.
And more Nintendo news, a new Switch 2 system update just bricked many third-party docks.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, I was going to talk about the Switch 2 update, but then this came out. So yeah, not entirely sure which docks are apparently broken. I wonder if this video kind of goes into it. But the article does not say which docks break. I have not tried it on mine. While I'm still technically using the first party dock. I have an accessory that goes kind of in it, so that way my Switch 2 can still keep the D-brand case that I have on it.
Right.
So I don't know if that's gonna break it. I've not updated my Switch 2 yet, so
Yeah.
Mercer says, wait again, didn't this just happen last month? I'm not seeing anything in this Engadget article about it. But yeah, they do not know if this is something that is deliberate or if it was an accident. But yeah, I will say, hey, mileage may vary if you are updating your Switch 2 and are using third-party hardware.
Err on the side of caution.
Yes.
Yeah, err on the side of it probably cost you at least 5 paychecks to buy the one that you got, and you don't have that to buy another one until 2027.
Well, I mean, hopefully, the one thing, and again, this shouldn't be the solution. It should be, hey, your third-party dock should work because what the fuck, Nintendo? But at least if they have a third-party dock, hopefully they didn't throw away their first-party one.
Listen, they're already dealing with whatever nonsense with Pal World, Pokemon, and whatever this other IP thing is. They need a win somewhere.
This ain't it, though.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that's the reality of the situation. Those are the material conditions, as Major would say, that they existed.
Yeah.
And more third-party Nintendo-ish news. The analog 4K remake of the Nintendo 64 will be shipping November 18th.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. That damn thing looks sexy. I like that.
It's one of them, like, if you got it like that, you got it like that.
Yeah, they go for $250, but apparently the system is currently out of stock right now. So, yeah. All right, now this one just says, I guess the article I was looking for. Oh, they took the site. They took the article down. Does not exist anymore. So, I guess we're not going to talk about the Indie Game Awards. So I guess we move on to updates. Hey, remember that Switch 2 update I was talking about?
Yeah.
There's a Switch 2 update that's out.
Nice.
I would say go update, but also there is one for the Switch as well. So essentially what this is going to do is going to help people denote whether the game that they're about to play is a physical game or if it's a digital game. I guess that just makes it easier for people. Let's see. For instance, game chat should now ensure a game doesn't go to sleep while talking online with a friend, plus a system setting language for limiting a charge on a console now says stop charging around 80 to 90%. I wonder what it says now, but yeah, it's whatever. And yeah, there's release notes if that's what you're into. In deals this week, not necessarily a deal, but hey, this is what you get with PlayStation Plus this month. Still Wakes the Deep. So glad. Thank goodness you're here. Insurgency, Sandstorm, Pacific Drive, Red Dead Redemption. You know, it seems very convenient that Red Dead Redemption is coming to PlayStation Plus. Given the news that came out today, which I didn't share because I said, I don't think I own Red Dead Redemption. But I guess I will very soon. And Grand Theft Auto 5, because the one thing we want instead of Grand Theft Auto 6 is the game that came out almost 2 decades ago.
Yeah.
And then another one that also came out about 2 decades ago. But actually, I do want to play this one. I never really got around to finishing this one because my PS3 died. Or it didn't die, but that's when the PlayStation hack happened. I was borrowing this game and was playing it offline. And then decided to turn on my PlayStation, try to connect it to the internet the day before it was supposed to go back online. It connected and then yellow lighted or bricked. And I accidentally got my friend's copy of Red Dead Redemption stuck on my PS3.
Damn.
I had to figure out a way to get it out, and I was finally able to get it out for them, but felt very, very terrible about that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I beat it all the way. I played it all the way through.
Yeah, I need to get back on that. Maybe once I download it, I'll add it to my Trello and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that was one of those games. That was one of those games that I played when I had more time. When I had more time than games, and so when I was a lowly college student / like whatever, I had that time and I just no lifed it until I got finished with it and then enjoyed it and to have a good time with it. rebought it again for the Xbox during the Xbox 360 when it was like super cheap. But then like they realized, hey, we can monetize this, and then they were like, and they jacked up. But I got it way before they jacked up the price again. So yeah.
Oh, now that.
So.
What's going on, Shark? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just talking about the PlayStation Plus game catalog for this month. Should be available. I want to say probably. Oh, it says all these will be available to play on November 18th. What's that premium? I don't know. I don't really. Oh, so Red Dead Redemption joins on December 2nd. Seems very convenient. Now I need to look up when that.
I mean, I would not be surprised if we, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Red Dead 2 update for like.
In December, the original Red Dead Redemption game will be released on Android, iOS, Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. This is the first time the game is being released natively on all of these platforms, so you could previously play the PS4, Switch, and Xbox 360 versions of Red Dead Redemption through backwards compatibility. So, yep, I guess this will be the game that's coming out on December 2nd. Yep. As a matter of fact, lastly, on December 2nd, the updated game will be available to subscribers of PlayStation Plus or GTA Plus. So yeah, I guess we could talk about this. This is a game that's coming out. As the gameplay will run at 60 FPS, include HDR support, enhanced image quality up to 4K resolution.
Which is dope. Not do that for Red Dead 2.
Yeah, cowards.
Cowards.
Scoundrels and scallywags.
For Switch 2, players will get mouse controls, 60 FPS gameplay, support for DLSS and HDR. Meanwhile, iOS and Android versions have been augmented to use mobile-friendly controls. It's not the new Red Dead. This is a remaster of the first Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So yeah, I saw that again. Like I saw when I came home today, like they had announced this, but I was like, well, I don't own Red Dead Redemption. I don't care. Let's just move on. But yeah, seeing that it's a part of PlayStation Plus, oh, I guess I will own it in like a month. Sure, let's talk about it. And so yeah, apparently according to this article, you're getting the updated version, the one that's, I guess, natively coming out for the PS5.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that, but also, yeah, let's see. Also coming out again, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, Pacific Drive, Still Wakes the Deep, Insurgency Sandstorm, thank goodness you're here. The Talos Principle 2, Monster Jam Showdown, and MotoGP 25. Over on Premium, the Tomb Raider Anniversary edition will be available. This is why GTA 6 is delayed, because they got to get Red Dead on Switch and mobile. I wouldn't blame them. Look, I've been wanting to get back into I've been wanting to play Red Dead Redemption for a while now, so I'm glad there's finally there's a chance for me to be able to do that. So, shouts out to them, I guess. You know what? Maybe I should play this Insurgency, seeing as I am lacking a military shooter this year.
Do you need one?
I mean, I don't need one, but sometimes I would like to bang shooty shoot.
I'm just saying.
We have a distinct lack of those. Again,
yes.
Sometimes that's what I want. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Like, what I want is to just be like, I don't know. Like, just they could just put out like Wolfenstein games for you. I don't.
That's Microsoft. That's Microsoft, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight up Microsoft.
Yep.
That's why I can't play Call of Duty.
Yep.
All I'm saying is, what I'm making that suggestion for, and I'm gonna leave that right there.
I mean, yes, I do, but man, unfortunately,
unless you fill up for like Battlefield 6, but that's EA. So
yeah. See, again, then there's that problem. Then we've got the Arc Raider situation.
Which that's kind of.
I'm just saying it's not looking good for you over there, my guy.
Tarkov is like $40. Well, it would be
Tarkov
50.
Is Tarkov. So.
Yeah, but that's also just Tarkov.
Yeah.
It's not looking great.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is this just multiplayer? Is this not like a single player story? Okay. If this ain't no single player, I don't even want to play Insurgency. Damn, like who knew the last military related game I would play would be Spec Ops: The Line? Yeah. So that's it. That Insurgency is just not gonna do it for me. Let's see. But hey, speaking of deals, though, I do have a deal. There is a free game you can download right now.
Octopath Zero.
No, full game, not a Steam, not a demo, a full game. Immortals Phoenix Rising is available for free right now.
Oh yeah,
right now.
I cannot believe we were just talking about Microsoft and then you were just like, here's a free Ubisoft.
Look, they are not complicit in a genocide, but yes, they also have problems. I understand. I'm just saying, hey, they're not on the BDS list.
They got a lot of problems. It's just
you're just like, you're not problem 1 or 2 on the list. You're problem like 5 or 6.
Yes, look.
Yeah.
You're just like, I gotta have sun. I gotta have sun.
It's like that's really has me struggling right now. Cause I'm like, I really want to play Pax like Anode's 117 Pax Romana, but I can't. Cause Ubisoft. But I probably will get it when it's like 50% off because it is an Ubisoft game.
And I'm just saying, this one's free. However, just like with every Ubisoft game, you got to go through fucking Uplay. So
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. If I just got to play an Ubisoft game, I'm going to play it as cheaply as I possibly can.
Okay, so if you don't know what the BDS list is, BDS stands for Boycott, Divest, and Sanction. It is a Palestinian-led movement to put financial pressure on companies that are supporting the genocide that Israel is perpetrating on the Palestinian people or on Palestine, period. So yeah, there's a list of companies. There's like a huge list of companies, various ways you can support or not support the companies, but support the movement. And Microsoft was added back in July. As a matter of fact, July 4th, they were added to the list. Or not Microsoft specifically, but Xbox was added to that list. So Xbox Game Studios, Xbox peripherals, all that, persona non grata. So yeah, that includes Call of Duty. That includes Wolfenstein. As much it includes Indiana Jones, as much as those games is a big fuck you to Nazis. Yeah, I should probably put something in the chat bot for BDS. Also found out why the bot does not automatically tell you what why it gives the code instead of the actual YouTube video when it tries to show us what the latest YouTube video is. And I'm very upset about that, but I've accepted its decision. I might still reach out to the devs and see if they may be able to fix something, if they may be able to do something about that, or at least allow me to at least allow the bots to run commands. Yeah, the command you're looking for is this one.
Exclamation point commands.
Let's see, commands. Yeah, it should be exclamation point commands. Yep, there it is. The most recent one, actually, that is the most recent one. Episode 154 of Tech Talk Thursdays should be the most recent video. But what I'm saying is, like, with the command, it will show it, but on the timer, when the bot's supposed to do, when the bot's supposed to do automatically, it won't do it. So yeah, if you want to go through all the Uplay bullshit for a free PC game, Phoenix Immortals Phoenix Rising is there for you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, also Stream Elements is persona non grata on this stream because of the fact that Stream Elements is an Israeli company, which kind of upset me a little bit because I actually did like Stream Elements. I was using their services heavily until that news broke, and I'm like, oh. So I moved most of my stuff over to Streamlabs. The bot itself is something I self-host. Yeah, you'd be surprised how much stuff you use on a daily basis is coming from the genocidal terrorist state of Israel. This is a game I played it a ton when it first came out. I played a little bit of it before. I actually did kind of like the writing for it a little bit. I would like to go back and check that game out though. I'm like new, and I almost desperately try the weird stuff promotions. They paid you for HelloFresh. Yeah, I think Streamlabs has got some stuff like that too.
Yeah, they do, and we had to leave. I had to leave that one behind for a completely different set of reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, like again, the show and the stuff we do here, it's all community supported. So that way we don't have to do ads. I try to make sure everything that I put out does not have any advertising or anything that I can help.
Yeah.
Now, YouTube, Twitch, and whatever Spotify or whatever tends to do with these recordings, that's on them, but it's something I try to avoid. Yeah. Which again, hey, if you're looking for ad-free versions of the audio version of this podcast, techtalkthursdays.net. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it. That's all the news we got.
Do we want to talk about?
Oh wait, you're right. There was something else. There was something else.
Yeah,
I'm glad you reminded
me. There was a late entry today because we finally got an answer to the question. And by we, I mean the people who are, wondering what happened. So. Oh
no, it's Kotaku again.
I'm sorry. But
no, you could.
So, back in the early days, maybe what's 2025? So 2 or 3 years ago, actually more like 4 or 5. They, in an effort to make things a little bit more inclusive. The Game Awards created something called the Future Class, and it was focused on highlighting people that the industry commonly doesn't see, which is normally Black, brown, and disabled people. So, here we are. We have this whole thing for up and coming people who are on the content creation scene, the gaming scene, development companies, all of this other stuff, right? made a whole thing dedicated to highlighting these people to be on the lookout for, or people to celebrate or get into. And they ran a section of the Video Game Awards that featured these people for a couple of years. And then randomly, around 2023, they usually had an announcement for, here are the people for like the upcoming year or whatever. 2023 was the last year that they did that. 2024, nothing. Not a word. Not online, not an email, not a Discord, nothing. The whole class was just sitting there of people who had previously participated and gotten the award, with a rotating cast every year being like, so what about our 2024 people? When are the polls coming out? When are the forms coming out so people can vote on this and we can get that into? You can get into that, right? Nothing. Not a word, not a whisper in 2024. And after a year and some change of talking about it and trying to get them to do right or act right or at least speak up, they finally said in the Discord, hi everybody, so we didn't make plans for 2024 and we don't have any plans for 2025 and we don't foresee us basically making any plans at all. And the thing is, at the end of 2023, people were just like, wow, this isn't boding very well, with all things being considered about how since Mr. Rotten Papaya set his foot in office, people have been rolling back any kind of effort related to diversity, equity, or inclusion. And we're just like, this is probably a chop, but they need to make an official statement about it. So they finally made a unofficial statement about it, but basically in their Discord. So there's that. And multiple of the responses of no, because I was watching the dialogue kind of unfurl on Twitter when this news came out, there was also a person who said, well, when I kind of did at Jeff, what the fuck is up with this? His response was, y'all aren't gonna pressure me into doing nothing. This is my show and I run it how I want. So, this is where we are. Now, my question, as is the question every week when I have to talk about things like this, is and for what? And for what? And for what reason? Like, if y'all weren't going to continue the program, you could have just told people that. You let these people sit in limbo for damn near 2 years before you address that, and for absolutely nothing. Because if you felt that strongly about it one way or another, you could have just stood on it and said, well, this has been cute and that's a wrap, and could have just like let that be that and let these people find something else to do. And it didn't help that part of what was also kind of a thing in the air at the time was people were just like, you kind of need, there were some like major issues happening in the world, none the least of which is like a current genocide happening, and y'all need to be a little bit more outspoken about all of these things too, because these people that you have on the front, on the future class page are people who are directly impacted by all this bullshit. Child, the industry is a mess. It's the ghetto out here.
Can we stop calling it Israel's war? It wasn't a war, it's a fucking genocide. Can we just like I'm sorry.
Oh, oh wait, did we see that on the screen here? Because I didn't read this.
Yeah, the Game Award, the rubber hit the road with that uplifting message in 2023 when the year's members signed a letter urging the Game Awards to acknowledge the worsening humanitarian crisis facing Palestinians amid Israel's war on Gaza. It's not a war.
No. Okay.
What's happening between Ukraine and Russia is a war.
Yep.
What Israel is doing to Palestine is a fucking genocide and ethnic cleansing.
Right.
Unfortunately for me, you said this person's war on Gaza, and I read that like the war on drugs or the war on crime and how those effects have happened. And I'm just like, that's a fairly accurate descriptor, but I see exactly where you're coming from, and that's fair. Language is important. That being said, as of this week, their idea of a ceasefire is bulldozing buildings in the places that they're not supposed to occupy. Not that they were supposed to occupy any of it at all. So we're here. Anyway, we can just go ahead and put, I just feel like it would be worth saying here at this point, we can just put Jeff Keighley in a wood chipper. And if you would like my spicy take, the very next thing to follow is going to be TwitchCon. That's it. I'll let y'all have anything to say about that. I will shut up and let everybody go home.
No, I couldn't agree more. But all right, let's do this again once more with feeling. Hey, what's everybody got going on this week? Like, how do we get back out of that?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why bad news gets sandwiched.
So on something I can bring us home. I have practice with this. All of this to say, right? As Major would say, no one's going to save us by ourselves, and I think that also is going to have to start filtering into the work that we choose to do and the places and lanes in which we choose to create. And that also means in a place and a time where attention is basically a fairly powerful currency at the moment, I would like to encourage all of you listening to spend that currency elsewhere. Black people, creators of all kinds and stripes, for any kind of content you want, not hard to find. Do make quality things in droves. We can each hand you a list of 10 people, and none of those 10 people wouldn't be the same, except for Anka, because Anka is like probably the first on all of our lists because we love her.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Other than that, Kevin could give you like 10 people who do indie things. I'm probably going to give you here a hand people who do like software development and a handful of people who love RPGs. And Major is going to be like, here are my 10 best friends on Mastodon. Either way, right? You can ask us about all of that.
Wait, you talking about BIPOC people? Wait, you talking about BIPOC people on Mastodon? Are you sure?
Shark, I enjoy you. I mean, Major, you over there, you tell us. So
that's what I'm like, where they at? They all got chased out in 2022. All they had to do was ask for a quote retweet, and they got racist the fuck out of there.
And then they were like, you know what? Fine, blue sky.
I think this is why Major tried to bring me, Kevin, into call over there, because absolutely not.
Please.
Yeah,
said, right?
Please.
Yeah, I literally was like, hello.
But
Nobody?
like that.
Okay, I'll go back.
that would be the positive side of this, right? Is for all of the things that are happening, unfortunate and otherwise, where Black and brown people are concerned in the gaming industry, wherever we set foot, we still have managed to somehow shape the culture and do the cool things that people spend forever trying to emulate. So,
and our joy is immaculate, like.
And so, go forth this evening and find yourself in the, like, you've already found yourself here, so you have at least 3 people you can follow. Follow Kevin for that indie content. Go and talk to Dipped about that Silk song real quick. Go talk to Major about driving trucks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like, go forth and get into it. Cuddle Core for your FGC content. Jahara Jade for all of like the first reactions to all these RPGs and absolutely amazing cosplay. Go forth, get into it.
I love Jahara Jade. She went through Expedition 33. Couldn't watch any of it, but then I watched her play like Pokemon ZA, and watch her react to it, and it is always loud and delightful, and I love it so much. And just so you say, like, I know the people who do play the indie games, so definitely. So, you looking for peoples, we will hook you up with people. So,
right? So like it, like you got Milady Confetti for your cozy games if you want to go and get into those things too.
Yeah.
Just joy and skating content and vinyl albums. You know what I mean? It's good eating out here.
Hmm.
Much like your indie games this year, it's good eating in black spaces. Go get
Oh
into
yeah.
it. Go and get you a plate and respect the people who cook the food over there if you take my meaning. And that is the positive note we're going to end this on. With that in
Yep.
mind, what I'm doing this week, um, today and tomorrow and for the weekend there's going to be recording, so I will be with the Ampetrona crew at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon Eastern time. So if you are a person who likes D&D and D&D adjacent things, and when I say D&D I do mean Dungeons and Dragons, that is a place that you can go and find me. um, and then, other than that, this weekend I am recording for a podcasting project, so that is fun. You can go and catch those. They've been airing them. They're airing reruns from now until the 3rd of December. For other Cider Studios. So there's that. If you want to get into those things. And I think other than that, I might find myself at a party on Saturday. We will see how that goes. And downsizing because, as I may have mentioned, there is going to be a change to the background scenery around here at some point in the next 6 weeks. And that's everything going on over here.
Dope, dope. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What do you stream?
Oh, mostly cozy games like farming sims, life sims. I also like city builders, city builders and resource management games. I've been on a bit of a roguelike deck builder kick. So I'm definitely been playing games like Slay Spire, Balatro, uh, Monster Train. I played a really good one called Dice Legends, and then there's another one called Repla Cat, which is like deck builder, but like also those old memory. I don't know if you remember those old memory games where you had to like match two to score a point. But that, but in like rogue like deck builder. So I've been playing a lot bit of that. So yeah, that's typically what I like to play. And every now and then often I'm trying to get back into like JRPGs again, like sitting down, like games that I can like sit down for a while and like really mush into, really absorb. Because that's what I'm looking at, like seven, or maybe like the HD remake, AC2D remake of three. Because I think they said that you start with three and then you do one and two because it's out of order. Um, I think that's about it of the games in which I play. Mm. Do you play Rogues the MTG? No, I don't play MTG. No, I do not play. I do not play Magic the Gathering. I did at one point, but I'm not proficient enough with Magic the Gathering that much. But I did dabble a little bit in the Bazaar. But yeah, I might check out the Bazaar at the next Steam sale. I might do that. But anyway, uh, yeah, that's a cozy list. I play a lot little nice games. So what I got planned for this weekend? What I got planned for this week is tomorrow I got volunteering to do, um, and then maybe some more volunteering around the 22nd, 23rd. That's Thanksgiving week. Hopefully, not doing too much. Also, getting the house in order for Thanksgiving. Uh, I'm whittling down some stuff off my checklist. I knocked a few things off my checklist this week. Trying to legit get my house in order, and um, also of course make content. I developed a bit of a log jam where it was like it felt like every developer that I had reached out for keys to said, yeah, let's go ahead and hook y'all up with keys. So I have been playing a lot of really awesome games. I've been playing like Lonely Mountain Snow Riders and its DLC. I've been playing Tower Factory, which is in early access and it's really good. I have been also been playing. I have Escape Simulator 2. That's for next week. Ages of Kataria, which is kind of like RimWorld, but not really. But that's actually pretty good. Hold on. I got Winterboro. That is tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming that in the morning tomorrow. That's actually one of the games that I had on the ones to watch for the Steam Next Fest demo. So that's good. It's funny that a lot of the games that I had on the demos list were games that came out and I was already playing. So what else? I think that's about it for the most part. So it's just been me clearing like the literal log jam so I can get back to the backlog beauties and a few choice games that I wanted to play for the end of the year. Hopefully I'll be able to get around to playing Miles Morales in December because that game is set in December. So I'll probably no life that and see if I want to like lock in with Spider-Man 2 in next year. So that's the goal. That's the goal. And I think that's about.
Uh-oh.
I think that's about it.
Oh,
Wait, where did my video go?
Yo,
Like, I thought I lost somebody else, but no, you lost me.
Yikes.
That is wild. What the fuck happened there?
Well,
hello.
You know, what I love is that Sphinx is just out here so like cool and quietly supportive of all these people that when they just go, hey, if you're looking for people to support, here's a list of emotes. Go click on those and follow all those channels. Thank you.
Yeah, so that wasn't an OBS issue as much as it was a Discord problem. For some reason, my camera turned off in OBS. Not sure what that's about. But hi. I guess it's my turn to go. And I guess I'll start off with this. In the next few weeks, I'll be looking into other places to produce this content.
Basically, bespoke solutions.
Yes, because we love growth, and I found a tool that was like, whoa, it does all of that. We should probably do that. So there might be some changes happening. You might see some of that soon. Also, there might be a cause for artists, depending on how things look when I test things out. But that's coming. That's coming soon. Let's see. As I mentioned earlier, yes, I got high this week because I feel like last 2 weeks were just stressful as shit for no reason. So yes, I enjoyed my first of 3 weeks of not being on call, not being anywhere near my work phone during off hours, popping in an edible and just chilling with fam for one day and just playing video games the next. It was great. It was fantastic. I do it tonight, but it's already 11 and the shit won't hit until I'm ready to go to bed, and so it'll be kind of moot. Although it'd be interesting to kind of get like high in the middle of a dream and then see what happens there. Probably wouldn't notice much. Let's see. This weekend, not really much is going on. I think I'm gonna chill probably after I finish with some outreach on Saturday morning. I might hit it again. I might have to go to the store to go buy some more because I'm almost running out. Also, I learned that I probably should put it in a refrigerator. Chocolate does melt. Does have a melting point. Outside of that, let's see. I have like I also mentioned, picked up a couple of new games. Picked up Digimon Survive. There was a bundle I did take a part of. I picked up Digging a Hole, a game about digging a hole, and 2 Scribblenauts games. Because I would like to play Scribblenauts, but also my son is taking an interest in Scribblenauts, and so I picked it up for him too. Played Sonic Rumble this past week, which is Fall Guys, but with Sonic characters. It is free on PC and on mobile, and I think on consoles too. So pick it up, I guess. And I did finally get around to playing Deliver at All Costs. Played the demo on my Steam Deck, but I do actually have the full game because it was given away on Epic. So that's of course on my list of games to get around to. I think that's it. Nothing was picked up on console, nothing on Switch. I'm still looking for games I can pick up on the Switch, so I can at least play a Switch game, or Switch 2 game, excuse me. Did y'all know that Ghislaine Maxwell is walking around with unlimited toilet paper in prison? Scribblenauts not releasing new games, given the Steam box art. Yeah, I don't think they are new by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see what else is happening though. I think that's it. I guess the only thing we got to look forward to next week is a Thursday Plays, because an audible has been called. And who am I to deny that audible?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to call the audible because the following week we won't be.
Well, normally the schedule was like 3 regular shows, a break, and then a whole month of video games. But if you want to put that Thursday Plays in place, look.
Okay, so are you saying that we don't have a Thursday Plays next month?
It wasn't one scheduled. It wasn't one scheduled. But yeah, all of next month is Thursday Play or Holo Plays.
Okay, then we can. So if that's the case, we can have a normal show next week. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just doing I was just like doing the month on autopilot. So we'll be out here talking about our last set of articles, which means December is gonna have to be the month where during our Holo Plays, y'all are gonna have to come in with all the news.
That's right. While we play games, y'all have to tell us what's happening.
Yep.
Because that's what happens. Eddie, we only have 2 months of the year that we go on vacation. Whenever we go on vacation those months, that's when everything wants to pop off.
So yeah, y'all gotta bring the news. Bring the news, bring the funk. I'll try to do some reading beforehand, but no promises. I mean, technically I will still be sharing the news through social and on Discord. But yeah, I'm just saying. For the show, if y'all want to talk about news, y'all gotta bring your news. So bring your own news. BYON, bring your own news.
Mm-hmm.
Because we won't bring it. We're not bringing any news to the show. It's gonna be all video games. One of them is gonna be Power Wash, because it always is.
Oh yeah.
And it's probably gonna be on Games Award night, because that's always on a Thursday too. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we still got 3 more games to figure out. There's one I still want to introduce that I have not played yet, but would like to play with you all.
Okay.
I will let you know. I want to keep them secret.
Okay.
But there is one that I do want to introduce.
Okay.
Seeing as that we've had fun with these types of games, now that we found one that wasn't scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. It's all the news that's fit to print or speak or whatever. Of course, like I said before, if you're watching this live and you would like to catch up on some old episodes, some old Thursday Plays episodes, please definitely go to techtalkthursdays.net. That is where that is official home of the podcast where you get all the news, because we are too cool for fucking Spotify. But of course, if you would like to sub on Spotify, it's there too. They'll be missing episodes. Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, all of them are missing episodes because of Spotify. So if you want all 154 episodes of this show the whole complete 5-year run of this show, techtalkthursdays.net is where you need to be.
Yeah.
But of course, if you would like to catch the video version, so YouTube itself, YouTube proper has it, but the podcast that's on YouTube Music does not. But if you go to youtube.com, I'm sorry, go to majors.house/TTTvid, triple T vid. It'll take you to the YouTube playlist where you can view all 154 episodes of the show, including the third place. Video was on Spotify when we were hosted on Spotify, but then Spotify was like, oh, you're using copyrighted music. We won't tell you where it is, but you've got 3 days to find it. And if you don't, we're deleting your show, or we're deleting the episodes. So promptly, they deleted about 20 of my episodes for what the fuck ever reason. And at that point, I have decided to self-host this content. So I now own all of my content. Ain't nobody coming to delete my shit, or we gonna fight.
Indeed.
But yeah, again, you will find that most of the stuff that's here on the Majors House Network is self-hosted for one reason or another. That is corporate control or capitalist controlled centralized systems tend to fuck with people. And I have enough knowledge and skill to say, fuck you. I'm going to do this on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like again, the Twitch bot, self-hosted, Discord bot, self-hosted, podcast, self-hosted, the websites, dcanalyst.net, majorlinux.com, majorrevolutionary.com, majorshouse.com, self-hosted. I don't fucking play.
Our hotel, Trivago.
Indeed.
Major Toot or toot.majorshouse.com, my Mastodon instance, you heard it, mine, self-hosted. Because I heard before I went over to Mastodon, oh, people over there being racist and telling you to do shit that you shouldn't have to do. Oh, bet? Here's my instance. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is what we do here. I will tell you to diversify your content for one, but make sure that you either get it or find somebody who can help you host your own shit in case shit hits the fan. Been doing this for, damn, it's been about 13 years at this point. Been doing this shit for 13 years. Whew, my websites are older than my son. But yeah. Let's see. If you are listening to the archives though, watching the archives, you can definitely hit us up, twitch.tv/MajorLinux each and every Thursday. Well, not each and every, but Thursdays, 8:00 p.m. Eastern. Join the chat. You see, we chopping it up with Shark right now. You could be chopping it up with us too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. It's November 13th, 2025. We're almost done. Almost to the end of the year. It's Turkey Day. And it's Christmas Day. Then there's New Year's Day. We're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, on that bombshell of news, that is the end of the year. Of course, on behalf of the Gout, Idiosin Anka, aka Idiosin Partner. On behalf of the Sunflower Sovereign Sin, on behalf of it's your boy Kev in the building. I am your host, Marcus, Major Linux Summers, twitch.tv/MajorLinux, techtalkthursdays.net, dcanalyst.net, majorlinux.com, majorshouse.com, majorrevolutionary.com. That's right, motherfucker. We running all the shit. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. And all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is you all could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream in the world. You could have been reading tech and gaming news and stuff, but you said no, thank you. You all are clearly the future class of gaming, the future class of tech, the future class of melanated, technologically driven, leftist media. And I want to thank y'all for thinking of us like that. Really do appreciate it. No one is going to save us but ourselves. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Oregon sound effect right there.
I need you to give me one so I can put it on my board. And of course, as always, I love you. Peace. How?
Honda forever. You bump it.